rain is a little less intense compared to what it was a couple of hours ago, but the fact is that we still have many waves of rain coming in. The storm is not over by any means. There are many warnings on, watches on, and you can expect to have heavy rain until later on this evening. It will start to clear out for a short while, but tomorrow, actually, we should have some dry spells, hopefully. I'm not calling for any sunshine, but dry spells.
See this RV right here at Martin's Mound? It's actually moving. That's a very large RV. That'll tell you how fast this water is moving. Yes, we do actually all come around. He's still holding on to that pole. He's still clinging to his only hope there, it looks like. No, the door is open in the mobile home. We can't tell if there's anyone in it. We'll come around here and take a look. That motorhome has made it all the way down. It's actually right at the mouth where the river's going to go into the ocean. It's working its way under the overpass. It's quite a sight. It's getting totally buried now, as you can see.
You can see cars. Are those cars stalled there, or has the CHP or has the police stopped traffic?
Actually, CHP hasn't stopped traffic. The people have stopped on their own. They finally don't have the nerve to try and venture across that river.
Wisely so. You know, what's really frightening is the water may only be a couple of inches deep on the highway, but it's very easy for the car to lose traction and just float off right into the water. It's a very, very serious thing we're dealing with here.
It almost is completely submerged here.
Yeah, it is.
We have news now, too, that a warning has officially been issued for the eastern Ventura County until 11:45.
There's a large hill that divides this area with Thousand Oaks, the San Fernando Valley, and eventually Los Angeles. Up in those mountains is where these warnings that Mark has just mentioned to you are happening. There we see another motorhome which has been apparently caught, or some sort of vehicle caught in that bridge abutment as well. This motorhome will join that motorhome. Dramatic pictures, as you can see, of the two vehicles crashing underneath this railroad overpass. This is not water that you want to be anywhere near. There, the motorhome has been shattered into pieces.
They've picked everyone up that's been visible off the top of the trucks and cars, and they're just going in and breaking out windows and making sure there's no one in, because this water rose so rapidly that people sitting in their mobile home, they're watching TV, could have been just inundated without even knowing it was coming.
When we saw this truck before that he's now pulling away from, you could see the hood of the truck, and it's now underwater.
Right. And this car here that he's passing to the right, we could still see most of the car, so obviously the water is still rising. It has been really tough to reach this area, but Ron Olson has managed to do that. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Ron, can you hear me?
Yes, Barbara, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sitting on the 101 northbound where it crosses over the Ventura River. I'm literally on top of that trailer park right now that has been completely flooded out. I think you're seeing the pictures from Skycam 5. We have right now people being plucked from the area by Ventura County firefighters, Ventura County fire helicopter. They're also going around in a kind of a rubber airboat that uses a propeller above the water to get around. They're searching for potential victims in the water. I've talked with several people who were rescued by the firefighters here, and they say that the river came over the banks so rapidly that within about 15 minutes, one woman told me, her trailer home was submerged. I'm looking right now to the north, Barbara, and it's gridlock. Southbound 101, just above San Buenaventura State Beach. The traffic is at a dead stop. We came up the PCH earlier to get here, and there was a massive rock slide in the Point Magoo area. They were just finishing cleaning that mess up. Caltrans was there when we drove by. We got by them. And I'm not sure yet whether the PCH is open in the Malibu area, north of Malibu, in Point Magoo yet or not.
You can see the fire rescue people going trailer to trailer, motorhome to motorhome, checking to make sure that people are out of there safely. This is a very painstaking job. But again, we need to tell you that we have received reports that a lot of homeless people live in and around this area in the trees and the bushes, so a very dangerous situation. And we have one helicopter, we understand, going up and down the river looking for signs of life, signs of people maybe trapped in trees.
Please do not try to get to that area. You cannot get there through the traffic. It is impossible.
We're going to show you tape now of a dramatic rescue there in Ventura. If we can go to that tape right now, we will show you. This firefighter hung on for over an hour as he was going by foot from trailer to trailer, RV to RV, and we watched him for a while. He was there holding on, gave us a thumbs up saying he was okay, when finally a rowboat that is tethered, as you can see, to a building that is about 100 yards away. He hung on, and he is reported in good condition. He was on his way to another RV but did not make it, showing you just how quickly the waters rose.
The winds really aren't all that strong over the RV park, which is aiding in the rescue work which is going on.
John, can you hear us again?
Yes, go ahead, Barbara.
Do you see any more rescue movement?
I just talked to County 6. The mobile home park, they say, is all clear. So they started to move up north, up Highway 33 in the river, and they're searching up the river now.
Ground video, I understand, of the freeway. This is Highway 101 live. We've been watching it from the helicopter. There, of course, is Skycam 5, our own helicopter in the air.
This is what you would see if you drove up and thought you were going to continue on the freeway.
It is a river.
Obviously, you're not going to. There you see the rescue helicopter again checking out what the pieces, what is left of that mobile home that floated down the river.
He's actually checking offshore here. Hopefully no one got pulled out to sea. You can see from those shots how fast this current's moving. And I don't know if you can tell from here, but from miles up and down this coast, just black mud, and quite a contrast about 2 miles out to sea. So just a tremendous amount of water and mud that was dumped into the ocean here.
And there's no Amtrak service from Santa Barbara to L.A., so if you're thinking, okay, I won't take my car, I'll take Amtrak, you might want to think again.
Well, there's the Amtrak line right there.
There it is. So
that's it.
That's it. So, yeah, that shows you exactly where that is at, and they aren't sending any trains over that area. There you see some dramatic shots of one of the firemen or rescuers helping to pull craft in and out of the trailers. They're still searching, and hopefully they won't find anybody in it. Looks like the gentleman there is wearing a wetsuit, which is good news. That is live from Skycam 5. The water must be up by at least 8 to 10 feet. I'm just looking at how deep those cars are buried. The two right lanes are blocked, and a SIG alert has been issued now in the Glendale Eagle Rock area, the 134 Ventura westbound, west of Figueroa. Heavy flooding. CHP are advising not to use it. Now, the 134 Ventura westbound, west of Figueroa, has not been shut down.
Or you want to donate, please contact the Red Cross. I'm sure they can use your help. You see here, we're watching live as the rescuers go from home to home. They are going inside and checking, not being satisfied with just shouting, waiting for an answer. Of course, a lot of these people are older people and may not be able to answer.
A boat heading out just exactly, it looks like a fire vehicle where they're heading, lifeguards on it, and if they are actually searching, we don't know at this moment for anyone or anything in particular. Now,
Simmons did mention earlier that they thought that they saw a body wash into the ocean, so that may be what they're doing. What you see here, right, is much earlier tape. It's one of the sheriff's rescue helicopters rescuing some people who were trapped on the top of their car, on the top of their motor home. That's how fast the water rose in the Ventura Beach RV resort. Also, we watched the dog. Somehow, a dog was washed into the water. You'll see here, all of a sudden, people run across the street.
And he will come right through that little wash right there. Now, I think this is one of the dogs that we just saw get picked up from the top of that truck. Somehow it got spooked and ran, got caught in the water, and ended up swimming itself to safety.
He's a strong swimmer because that water is moving fast.
It is.
He moved himself onto dry ground, and we're looking at tape that Eric Spillman and the photographer that he is with, I assume it's Gary Reyes, of shots of the Santa Monica Mountain area where what used to be little creeks, raging rivers, as you can see. Earlier you saw shots of the rock slide. I'm not quite sure what this white hose is.
And when you get up onto Sunset Boulevard, water is everywhere. Cars are moving very slowly. All of the intersections are jammed.
This is Calabasas, Stan.
I didn't see any sandbagging on Sunset Boulevard, but I bet they could use it. But this, I think, is really an indication of what's happening. We've had such a heavy downpour